Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Wait, I know what you're thinking. Where can I get some of that sweet, sweet goods merchandise? I mean, you are right. It is pretty stylish and creatively designed. I'll tell you where you can go get it. You can go to teespring.com. If you look in the link description below, it'll take you to a website where you'll see all the gear that we wear here on the channel. Plus, you'll be, as the kids say, lit while they look at your fit. And that is probably the most disturbing thing I've ever said on this show. Just go buy a shirt.
That on Jared Leto.
Yeah, I mean, that's
he
not
did
Jared
not
Leto.
write the film.
But both of those answers were different from me going to see a movie with Jared Leto in it. If they cast somebody else, my two things that I wanted to see were still going to be the reasons why I went to go see it. Jared Leto did not make me want to go see this movie.
He did in Suicide Squad.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Because when you
No,
and
no,
you know
no.
what? And,
So, like, okay, this is obviously going to be a separate conversation. But when I saw him in Suicide Squad, I really did not want him as my Joker. So he was the only reason that I did not want to see that film.
but when you watch it, you're actually wanting more.
I mean,
Joker.
yeah, until I saw the Zack Snyder cut of
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm glad I didn't get more because this was not going to be good.
But what he did in Zack Snyder's Justice League was good.
Was it though?
Compared to what how he played him in the other one, yeah, hell yeah, he did so much better. The dude is a freaking Oscar winner, dude.
I'm not saying he can't act. What I'm saying is that his name is not enough to get people to want to come see
Man,
movies.
that's playing you off.
I'm sorry, y'all tired of me talking about this?
Wrap it up, B.
It's not enough to get people to want to go see. Look, we just talked about the fact that I think people, like, when we were looking at films, legacy films that had a huge time gap and how they did not do well. But then you have a huge time gap between Top Gun 1 and Top Gun 2. And the people, like, they're in their 40s that saw this movie. And they still went out and supported it and got their kids to go and told other people to go see this movie because Tom Cruise was in this movie. Not because we're sitting back talking about, like, oh, my God, Top Gun was so great. You really need to see this movie. That movie is dated as hell right now. If you really look back at it, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
dated as hell right now. And it's like, that's no reason to want to go see this. And all it is a lot of nostalgia of the original one.
Right.
And Tom Cruise box office appeal. That's what it is. The nostalgia alone would not have gotten the money that this movie has made. That is Tom Cruise box office appeal. Why you think they keep cutting him checks like this? Why you think we wanted to see him in Doctor Strange? Because we want to see Tom Cruise. That's why.
But what about the fact that you have?
We don't care about Jared Leto. Jared Leto can right now, to me, is relegated as, oh, he's also in this movie. That's when we talk about ensemble cast.
Okay.
You're like, hey, I went to go see that Tom Cruise movie. Did you know Jared Leto was in that movie? Oh, really? That's a good cast. I went to go see that Jared Leto movie. I ain't seen it yet.
But Tom Cruise is
Tom Cruise? Oh, really? I need to go check that out. That's what that is.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. On so many levels, the Top Gun thing, it was going to make its money based off nostalgia, similar to how Cobra Kai is really huge because of Karate Kid. Okay, so I'll give you that. All right, but the Marvel name was just as much, of an influence to watch Morbius, and because of
And
that,
all the money-
wait a minute, and the makeup and everything and how he looked and all of that stuff, that was also a selling point. And you really did. I wanted to watch it based off that. I play Marvel Alliance.
And now once you say I wanted to see a Jared Leto performance in a comic book movie, you didn't say that. You were like, I love Jared Leto so much. For everything that he's done,
Okay.
I can't wait for him
All
to
right.
be in this movie. He is a perfect casting for Morbius. I love the way he acts. He's going to tear this up.
Would you watch
All we
it?
thought about was that Marvel was behind
Okay.
this movie and the simple fact that it was all the special effects that were behind it.
You get writers like the Russos, or you get some writers from Marvel that can throw down, and you give him another shot at Morbius. You're not going to want to go see that movie? If it's legit
I ain't
MCU,
seen the first one.
I know, but I'm just saying it's legit MCU. It's legit, really, got a good cast, good surrounding cast members around him, and it's a damn good story.
So,
maybe
Tom Cruise is also in this movie.
Maybe you throw in Blade. Tom Cruise plays Iron Man.
Tom Cruise is also in this movie.
But you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna watch this movie?
Look, by our positions here, we have to watch comic book movies, except for Morbius. We have to watch comic book movies. But what I'm saying
I'm gonna
is,
watch Morbius today.
You should do that. Tell me about it. Tell me how good it is. We're going to have you come back on the set and do it what Art did when he was trying to convince me to watch the Matrix Revolution. Not Revolutions. Was it? Resurrection. It was, he still didn't get that to work on me. Yeah, you come back and sell me on Morbius.
All right.
But what I was saying is that if they added all of that, it had to be a hell of a trailer to really get me interested in it. And it would still not be because of Jared Leto. It would be because of all those other mitigating factors that would be why I would want to see it.
Or, like, to your point, it would be the character of Morbius. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I'm going to go see the character of Morbius, not
played by anybody else besides Jared Leto.
All right,
I mean, Jared Leto hasn't done enough for me. I'm sorry. Yes, he deserved his awards, and he's been. What was it? What's the one with?
He just rocked it in Gucci, bro.
The one with Denzel Washington. All the Little Things.
I hated that movie. Yeah. I can't stand that
He
movie.
has done a great job acting. I'm not saying the movie was great. I'm just saying he's done a great job acting.
And why is Rami Malek Fred Mercury and everything now? It's like he's Freddie Mercury.
Oh, like how he acts? I mean, that's just who he is. Maybe he is like an illegitimate.
It's like Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan and everything now.
Maybe he's like an illegitimate son of Freddie Mercury.
God.
We just don't know.
All right, moving on.
Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, I mean, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts.
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.